Alrighty, guys, welcome back to a little bit of Minecraft. And so I've been doing a little bit of grinding off camera. Just so I can kind of get things, taking some big steps forward, or some big leaps forward, I guess. Because like I definitely want to make sure that, um, I get some good content out there, and and we experience the content together. But uh, I mean, if we go into a lot of these episodes with a couple of plans, and a couple of plans together, and a couple of like architectural ideas together, and we kind of roll with them from there on out. I mean, then like we kind of get the best of both worlds. I feel so. As always. Sorry, I'm like mumbling over here, I guess. As always, let's go and get a little bit of a recap of a couple of the things that I've done. I don't believe that I did anything else really on the inside of the house, but I know for a fact this is new to you guys right here. I ended up building a little bit of a land bridge, as I said that I would, probably back in like the first episode, or close to the first episode. But a nice little land bridge going across. Now I know what you're saying, honey. What is with the dirt coming all the way down? Well, so some of the pros out there might know exactly what that's for. And I've got a couple of dirt blocks that are going to act like little flower pots, if you will. And the grass is well, I'm trying to basically get the grass to spread out amongst those little dirt spots. So the bridge isn't finished. It's still a little bit in shambles right now, but things are going to be coming through. So I ended up finishing up like one little portion. So this is definitely the idea. Little cobblestone walls to kind of again give the illusion that they're little flower pots almost, and these are going to stagger back and forth. So we got one here, we got one there, got one there, and we're going to do a little bit of a decor on the bottom of the bridge as well, but that is um, it's kind of on the back burner. I mean, and the finishing up the stairways up to the house is by far the biggest thing that I want to get done. Now, I don't believe that I started um, the sugarcane farm that I got going on right here in the last episode, or by time the last episode was up. But yeah, just some nice little sugarcane, a nice little sugarcane farm in order to really get books, and hopefully get some librarians at the village as well to trade with. So just let's go and knock down a couple of these real quick. That way we just have it, and these can continue to grow a little bit. Another thing, I ended up getting a little pumpkin and a watermelon patch set up at this point. Now these are going pretty darn far all the way down, but again, the idea is to make sure that we have a whole bunch of things to trade with villagers whenever we decide to go over there. Um, so a buttload of watermelons, a buttload of pumpkins, buttload of paper, and I mean, and then at that point we are a happy camper. And then I think really the last thing that I ended up building was a nice little cow pen. Nothing too crazy over here. Again, just so we can get leather and a couple of other goodies. Now mind you, it's probably going to be best to trade with villagers in order to actually get books and bookshelves and enchantments and yada yada yada. But in the meantime, we're just gonna have a little bit of a supplemental um, injection of books, I guess. It would probably be the best way to go about it. So, I yeah, I mean, other than that, like things have been going pretty darn well over here. I've been kind of playing with the villagers a little bit to see if I can't find a couple of villagers that are worth trading. And I mean, I did actually get um I did get a villager that has mending, and that is the number one thing that I'm like really kind of looking for, like mending, fortune 3. I mean the real kind of like OP stuff. So, but the big issue He died. Yeah, yep. So I ended up having a mending villager, and he ended up dying in a raid. Now I know what you guys are probably thinking. It's like, how much did you do off camera? I mean, I did play maybe a couple of hours off camera. And again, it was really just to make sure that I could uh, get things pushing along a little bit. But I mean, it is what it is. We're definitely gonna have a lot more raids kind of coming up, and I think this is new to you as well. The whole little enchantment table right here. So because oh yeah, it turns out at the end of the last episode, I was like, oh man, I've got 4 diamonds, it's good, and I was like, oh well, hold up a second. For an enchantment table, I actually need obsidian, and at that point I need to make a diamond pick in order to actually do anything whatsoever. So it turns out I had to go hunting for a little bit more diamonds. But as soon as I found like one more diamond, I turned around and I was like, I'm out of here. All right, we're gonna save the rest of it for these videos right here. So anyway, what is the game plan for today? What is on the docket? What are we doing? So um I do really want to go get a couple or get a lot of bit of cobblestone. I was gonna say a little bit, but I actually want a lot of bit because yeah, I really do want to start knocking out these towers, um, in order to make it a lot easier to actually get up and down. So we're probably not gonna finish. Did I use stairs on this or I totally use stairs, so we'll go ahead and leave that for now. Um, but yeah, I do really want to start kind of like building some of these things out and actually kind of finishing this up. But I'm a little concerned about the lack of materials that I actually have. Let's go peek down here real quick and see if we have any cobblestone kind of hanging out. And if we do, then we'll start building. If we don't, we might save the building until next episode. So there's a little bit of cobblestone there. Um okay. You know what? I mean, or we could probably just let me think here for a second. Let me think. Huh. Okay. So let's actually. I know some of you guys are probably losing your mind. Just do something already. So I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure everything's right. Um. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to make a trip to the village because if I can actually um if I can get a couple more bookshelves in order to get better enchantments on this diamond pick is um I'm gonna try to do that. That way I could get efficiency, maybe someone breaking on here, and then we can go back down into those into the mines right there and just mine up a whole bunch of cobblestone and everything like that. And I mean, heck, I probably should have done that to begin with. Um, efficiency 1, obviously it's not great, but I mean it could probably work in the meantime. But Eh, nah, nah. So yeah, let's go. Actually, I've got one more idea as well. Let's grab a saddle and let's see if we can't actually find a horse along the way. I have a lead right here and I got a saddle right here as well. So this should definitely make going to and from the village substantially nicer. And our little llama friend right here will actually have a little buddy once we loop him up. I mean, so if you guys have any names that you have for this little llama right here, be sure to like drop them down in the comments. And I mean, who knows? Maybe maybe we'll do like name them after one of you guys or something. First subscriber, second subscriber, 15th subscriber, 15,000 subscriber. That llama's gonna be up there for a while for if we're waiting for 15,000. But I mean, yeah, it's just like definitely get a little bit of a group participation going on. Also finishing up this bridge right here is such a big thing that I want to do, and it's something else that we're really gonna need a lot of cobblestones for. So I mean, I just might spend about 16 years off camera farming for cobblestone in order to get that taken care of. Now, I knew that there were a couple of horses up here, so we're gonna make a little detour to grab some of these bad boys, and let's see if we can't find a good horse to begin with. I do like this. I do like this gray guy right here. We'll call him Gravy. Take that. Take that. Take that. Um. Okay, so you ride him first. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. And then as soon as he loves you, no, let me on. Yeah, there we go. And then as soon as he falls in love with you, then you saddle him up. And depending on how he is, I mean, th- this seems pretty okay, right? Yeah, he seems quick enough. So, oh, okay. Well, excuse me, sir. Yeah, this definitely seems quick enough. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of other horses out there that are like 10 times faster than this guy. But in the meantime, this will definitely work. And on top of that, have you seen this nice little gravy right here? Man, he's looking super good. So let's pop down a little fence right here, yoink, and let's make sure our gravy right here stays nice and tight. So I did block a couple of these bad boys in. I think, unfortunately, I only have two villagers left alive. So I think okay, yeah, perfect. It no, excuse me. I've actually got three of them alive. I've got a carpenter like hanging out way the heck over there. So I mean, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna make like a nice little isolated home for these guys to hang out. And I mean, whether these guys like each other or not, these guys are gonna be forced to fall in love. This is gonna be an arranged marriage kind of thing. So. Um, sorry to these guys, but it's got to be done. I mean, I'm gonna need some more villagers to trade with, and I'm gonna need some more goodies. So I mean, just I would definitely, if I were these guys, I would think of myself as one of the lucky ones at this point because I know a couple of the villagers. They ended up having some zombies like busting on in and breaking them down, and that really upset me to the max because I had almost like one of everything, um, but I mean this is okay in the meantime. This is okay. We're gonna make it right. So um uh, we'll come back. I probably should have used something a little bit different than cobblestone, but I mean mostly since we're trying to like kind of stack up cobblestone right now, and we're trying to also stack up dirt for the massive mountain that we end up making around our base. So I probably should have been a little bit smarter about the materials that I'm using. But all right, what are you? I forget what you're selling. Um, so we are gonna need emeralds for the bookcases, but um, I don't have anything to trade that guy, so we're not gonna trade that guy. And then this guy. And I did kind of cop out, and I ended up getting infinity on this guy. Really, not what I was looking for. I was honestly looking for um, a fortune 3, but I dropped down that lectern. Come on, come on. Parkour legend is not treating me nicely today. Um, yeah, so this guy ended up dying right here. So I might just end up taking this brewing stand for my own place. And I mean, I don't have any like nether warts because I have not been to the nether yet. So it's a little useless in the meantime, but um it'll definitely save me from having to make that or make one myself a little bit later on. So that's fine. All right, let's see. Now I know yeah, you've got some sticks right here. So you're usually pretty. pretty good about giving me a couple of emeralds. Can I get one more? Um, yeah, I can totally get one more. What is it? 31, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I got more than 30 that, so perfect. So we're only gonna be able to get one more bookshelf. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say never mind, but never mind to the never mind. Yeah, we're only gonna be able to get one more bookshelf. In the meantime, but that is, or that should give me, enough kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? A good ability to get a couple more levels. Should we steal some of these carrots as well, just so we can plant these on our own? Same thing with the potatoes. So these guys are locked away right now anyway, so this is fine. They'll have no idea until they do have an idea. Until they end up coming out and they're like, "Where's my stuff?" Yeah, sorry about that, sir. Um, so he doesn't have any, or that guy doesn't do anything with carrots, so we'll go ahead and plant. I mean, we're just gonna plant a whole bunch of stuff over at the main base anyway. Just because I really do plan on getting like a whole bunch more farmers, maybe a bunch more carpenters as well, depending, not carpenters, um, Fletchers as well, just depending on how things are, looking. So let's go ahead and head on back. Let's go ahead and place down these two bookshelves as well, and we're just gonna start burning through some cobblestone because I know we're about to get like efficiency 1,000. And that's what I'm pretty stoked for right there. Why? Because we're no longer rocking the Bronze Age. We're starting to get into the big boy stuff. Um, and I'm also going to just drop off this stuff right here. Uh, this is definitely not going to be the permanent home to all of this goodie or all of these goodies, but it's gonna have to do in the meantime because I know where it's at. Well, yeah, I know where all the farming stuff's at. So yeah, and I mean we'll probably just end up putting that, um, maybe like right there, or if not there, then on the other side of um the melon and the pumpkin farm and all that jazz. So all right, so let's just hope against hope that we end up getting some pretty good efficiency, and I mean unbreaking would obviously be nice as well. Look at you, Mr. Llama. You ended up getting yourself a friend. Yay! Yay, Macarena. But yeah, I mean if we don't end up getting, something good, well, we'll just kind of use this diamond pickaxe as a little bit of a burner pickaxe in the meantime, just so we can kind of get things going, I guess. Let's go and get a little bit of a taste. Efficiency and braking, that looks exactly like the other ones that we had before we even dropped that. So that's okay. Whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and roll with that. That way we can just get to building as well. I mean, because I mean I'm sure that has been a couple of episodes since I did a little bit of building on camera. So let's see if I can't get some of that kind of taken care of right now. All right. What am I trying to offload? I can just do that, and I need some lazuli in the meantime. Now, I think I need to cover up I'm definitely more of an efficiency kind of guy, over unbreaking. So the efficiency is definitely what we're gonna go for first, and then after that, eh, I mean, we could just really kind of play with it as much as we want. But I think I might need to change or to cover up the hole where I was hold. My Lanta. Literally, my heart drops every single time that happens. Freaks me out, dude. I will tell you what. All right. So I'm gonna. eh, I I did start digging like right here to get cobblestone, and I think it's a good spot to get cobblestone, but why not dig a little bit deeper down so you have the opportunity to even get like diamond at that point? You know what I mean? It's like why completely hinder yourself? I don't want to dig right there though. That is not kosher. Um, so let's see if I can't get a little bit closer to something that seems like it would be a little bit more useful. Because I mean, right here, it kind of I'm a little hesitant to start digging. Because I don't want to bust into lava because I forgot to get some for some water. Can I actually pull water from right here? I don't think I can. No, I cannot. But I might be able to pull. No, I cannot. Let's see. What are you doing? What a weirdo, dude. It might be good to collect a little bit of the zombie flesh anyway. I mean, again, it's just collecting all the goodies for the villagers. I mean, it I think it's a pretty wise thing to do, all things considered. So, all right. Now I know I know going up there actually gets us to the abandoned mine shaft, like the new abandoned mine shaft, but this is pretty down low over here. So we'll just dig out a little bit of cobblestone, see if we can actually find some diamonds over here, because I know going up to that to that diamond shaft, to that abandoned mine shaft, we found a couple of diamonds kind of hanging around over there. But like obviously that's a little bit higher up. So if we could find some diamonds up there, then we're bound to find some diamonds down here, and we will just absolutely annihilate this place. Get ready for a 200 by 200 square coming in hot and heavy. All right. So, I mean, yeah, we just got a little bit of digging going on. So, I mean, in the meantime, how are you guys doing? Like, today is, I believe it's Friday, May 14th. I'm recording this a little bit later in the day right now. Um, I had to record a couple of other videos. I mean, if you guys are watching any of my other videos, I'm actually recording some like Halo 3 multiplayer right now, and I'm also recording a game called Tales of Berseria. I, I I don't want to sound like like a hipster or anything because I mean I'm sure that it's an extremely popular game. All right, let me just go on and start out by that. But what I will say is every single time I bring it up, it just seems that it has a very niche subset of people. Um, but that being said, I didn't I kind of like, how am I supposed or how am I trying to say this or what am I trying to say here? I didn't record an episode for I guess the video. Hey, see, good things come to those who wait, and good things also come to those who strip mine as well. So oh man, so hopefully, like while we're getting cobblestone, we can actually stack up on the diamonds as well. Maybe do two enchantment tables at that point. Just for a good measure. Um, but yeah, for today, May 14th, I didn't have a Tales of Berseria episode actually recorded, and my subscriber base is pretty low at this moment, but it's still one of those things where I mean even if you don't necessarily have like a lot of subscribers, or I mean at this moment, I mean just even if you got one subscriber like I do at this point, you still want to try to stay consistent. I mean, because getting into a routine is extremely important in all aspects, like no matter what you're trying to do. So like I mostly felt bad that I didn't get one out today. So that was really the first thing that I wanted to do as soon as I started recording today. I was like, okay, let's go and knock out some Tales of Berseria. That way we can make sure that we get those episodes out every single day. Because I mean, heck, even if you don't necessarily have some subscribers kind of hanging out, I mean, there are bound to be. Whoops, I don't know why I grabbed that. There are bound to be people, that are still watching your videos. I mean, because I know for the longest time, whenever I was actually, still kind of, I mean, I still do watch like a heck of a lot of YouTube, so I don't know why I was about to put it in the past tense, but, um, you know, uh, whenever I watched YouTube, whenever I was a kid and watching YouTube, I didn't necessarily, subscribe all that often. I was like, pressing a button. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go press a button. I'm just gonna wait until they end up, putting out a new video. But I mean, nowadays it's just it really is kind of important, for like algorithms and everything to really kind of help suggest your videos to other people and actually kind of expand the audience a little bit more. Um, so that being said, even if I don't necessarily have the subscriber, we're gonna see if we can't hunt down that zombie and wherever he's coming from. I guess he's coming from this side, but yeah, even if you don't necessarily have the subscriber base yet, there are bound to be people that are still kind of like keeping an eye on your videos and still kind of watching them. And I mean, who knows that like the certain videos like Tales of Berseria, Minecraft, Halo 3, whatever you're recording, that could very well be the videos that they're looking forward to day in and day out. So I definitely felt a little bit bad that I actually didn't have one scheduled for today. So again, that's what I really wanted to kind of start off with. Um, but like I do have a little bit of free time at this moment. Like the school for the semester did just end, so I have like a little bit of a 3 week break until the next time or until my next classes start up. So it's definitely going to be a lot harder to kind of keep up with a pretty hefty schedule on here. But I mean, I think as long as I am a little, first of all, kind of consistent with it, and on top of that, make a little bit of a routine. So like 7 o'clock rolls around per se. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and knock out. Let's go ahead and knock out, one video or two videos or whatever, and then we can go ahead and place those or like push those up onto YouTube. Then everything. Where are you, dude? Are you above me? I have no idea. Um, but yeah, I mean, so I think as long as I've got like a little bit of a routine going on to where 7 o'clock at night, I always decide to record at that point or something along those lines. It's definitely going to make it a lot easier to get in, do what you need to get done. Have I been here? I've totally been here. I don't know why I asked. I mean, obviously I've been there. There's torches. Is that where the zombies coming from? Eh, yeah, all right. Well, we're just gonna go and backtrack. We're gonna say yeah, that's where the zombie was, even though I don't think so because he sounds super loud right here. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Um, but I mean, I definitely tend to be a man of routine. I really do. Dude, look at this. Oh my gosh, things are going really well right here. I mean, this is definitely the point where I'm like, where's my fortune pick? What the heck, dude? I mean, I I, sh- I could probably just start saving a couple of these diamonds, and just like mentally marking where they're at and just coming back to them. But I don't know. I'm totally gonna forget about them. I really am. So, um, might as well just go and get them now. And I mean, again, the world is infinitely big over here. So, um, we're gonna have plenty of other opportunities to actually pick up some diamonds where we can. But I'm actually glad that we stayed at this depth. Like obviously, dude, what the heck, dude? What is going on? Look at that. Is it my birthday? Is this what's going on? Is it like my birthday right now? And that's like a 5 stack right there too, dude. All right. I mean, the fact that we were trying or like taking so long on I don't know if it was the previous episode or 2 episodes ago, but like one of those episodes took so long actually finding Diamond just to find out that they were hiding right around the corner over here. That's a little bit of bad manner on the game's part. Um, not complaining because I mean it decided to come through in the end over here, but Still, uh, I definitely remember ending that stream, and my tears were rolling. They were definitely rolling at that point. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I definitely tend to be a man of routine, and like it's a little bit of a double-edged sword because once I actually get into the routine, I mean things just flow at that point. Things just are substantially easier. I know what I need to do. I know how I need to do them. Um, but at the same time, getting into a new routine is essentially like non-routine esque, if you will. Uh, for to put that in the fanciest way that I can possible, I guess. Um, so since trying to get into a new routine is like basically breaking from a routine that you're used to, let's go ahead and offload the stuff that we have right here since we're full. Um, but you better believe we're coming back down this way. You better believe it, dude. There's too much good stuff down here. The redstone, I don't really care about. Um, I'm getting too distracted. I should definitely finish the sentiment before I start going in, so deep into things. Um, but yeah, so like getting into a new routine. I mean, it's essentially like breaking from an old routine that you're used to. And that's what makes it very, very tough for me at least to actually start doing new things consistently. Um, but um, I definitely need to learn how to do that a lot, like a lot better. I was gonna say a little bit better, but it needs to be like a top tier kind of training process at that point. Um, because like when when I start doing my college classes come like the summer session, I'm doing summer classes for summer one, and I'm actually doing summer classes for summer two. So yeah, things are going to be pretty busy at this point. So if I could just make sure that I like stay consistent or like have a little bit of a routine, it should really help push out videos and the amount of videos that I want to do as well. I don't want you there. I want and you up there. And then actually I don't really even want you up here. Yeah, let's actually take this stuff out real quick. And then let's put this up here. Yeah. Granite. That. And we don't have gravel up here, so we'll put that there. And this will just be we'll say that's like trash area, and then I mean like this stuff isn't gonna sit here for so long anyway. It's just a little bit of a temporary holding cell for all the goodies that we have. I mean, especially with that diamond right there. Like, trust me, we are coming back for that sucker, and we're gonna put the redstone up with the trash. Same thing with the bucket, and yeah, yeah. And let's make sure that we actually eat up this meat too, so we can kind of clear a little bit more space in the inventory. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be pretty busy come summer, like summertime, I guess. Uh, so I need to I need to figure out a time where I can actually get work in, where I can actually get these YouTube videos in, and where I can actually get some homework in. Because, I mean, if you caught one of my last episodes, I am I talked about how much I'm trying to actually get much better about doing homework, and actually feeling like a lot better actually in class. So, whoops. Absolutely. That is completely disorienting to me, to y'all. I guarantee it. So I mean, if that's the case, I mean, there are only so many hours in the day, so I mean, I might have to instead of doing like recording two episodes at a time, like 30 minutes a piece each. Um, I might have to just record one video, for each of the series at a time And I mean, I did start like three different series as soon as I started up the channel. You know, I started up the Halo 3 multiplayer, this, and the Tales of Berseria. So maybe even dropping a series would probably be the like one of the best ideas. So I mean, there's a billion different ways that I could actually go about like structuring this. So um, yeah, I'm not like fully sure. In the meantime, let me just check the recording time on here, make sure we're not going so deep. So it looks like we're about 35 minutes. We can go a little bit longer. Um, and that right there is probably gonna be something that I need to be a little bit more conscientious about. Conscientious. Dude, there are just some words that are just so difficult to say. I mean, and it's not even that like I don't know how to pronounce them. It's just like the lettering or the like the back-to-back lettering on it is just such a pain in the butt to actually say. Like conscientious, conscientious. I mean, if you can't say that like super, oh hey, cool. Is this anything? Anything noteworthy? Yes, maybe. Hey. Um, but yeah, just try saying that like super fast. I mean, it's just so tough to me, dude. Um, but luckily, there's only like 5 words in the entire galaxy that are tough for me to say. So I guess count my blessings while I can. But I get tongue tied so easily. I mean that's like the number one reason why I'm not a rapper at that point because um well, first of all, I can't freestyle. Dude, I've already been here too. Dude, it's so weird having these things loop back in on each other so deeply. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of the reasons why, I'm not a rapper. Can't freestyle and I can't stay conscientious, super fluidly. So it is what it is. That I guess that's a little bit of or that's like the equivalent of saying like, oh, I would have gone pro if it weren't for my bum knee. I would have gone pro if I could have said conscientious, but I can't. Alas. Let the tears stream down my face. Sad. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this mining trip right here. I mean, it's hard not to feel good about this mining trip whenever you end up having, what was it, 13 diamonds that you can kind of walk home with in your pocket, and uh, not even having to worry about stealing them from some stinky chest. No way, these were hard-earned diamonds right here, so we can feel good about them. Um, dude, so we hadn't actually. Now, now, mind you, if there are diamonds in this chest, I'm not gonna complain. I just want to go on and say that. Yeah. So, hard-earned diamonds right here, dude. Is this? This has to be. Oh, Buckarooski, what are you doing? This guy's too spooky for me. Um, this has to be a mine shaft that we've already been into because there's no way that like this is a new one. It just wouldn't make sense to me. The Because we have run into so many, um, like different mine shafts. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and leave the rest of that because the rest of it's not really super exciting. Um, but yeah, we've run into so many mine shafts in this playthrough. Like I really, I don't think I've ever run into this many mine shafts in any of the other worlds that I ended up playing on. So like this is really kind of bonkers to me. So um so I'm just gonna tell myself that this is the same one that I just hadn't explored yet. And I'm losing sight of like what I came to do. And that tends to happen a lot, unfortunately. Um Cobblestone is of course the big idea. So I'm probably gonna run back and start doing a little bit more of the strip mining, especially because I don't want to go down Spider Alley right there. I mean, we could play with this guy all day though. Come on, Mr. Bones, you got nothing on me. You got nothing on me. I've been playing Halo 3 today, really stacking it up. And let's maybe eat a little bit, just for good measure. Dude, that like one of these spider. Oh, dude, this always trips me out. I don't know why I picked these up. I do like these flowers quite a bit, especially for like the bridge decoration that I'm planning on doing. And I know I said like earlier in this episode that I mean that is the game plan. Um, dude, look at that, man. We already have beetroot seeds, so we're just gonna ignore those as well. And since we can do that, that is fine. Um, but yeah, like how I said earlier in the episode, how I like to put a little bit of flowers on the bridge. I mean, these tend to be the flowers that I look at the most. Because I like the tall flowers in here. I don't like the roses so much. Yeah, this is totally part of the mine shaft that we discovered way earlier. So, okay. That makes substantially more sense. But I mean, clearly we hadn't gone all the way through here. Um, Gosh, it sounds like these spiders are sucking on their teeth. Sir, don't do that. That's bad for the enamel. Dude, I actually I say do too much. It's such a oh man, swallow wrong, gross. It's such a bad habit. It really is. Um, I mean, it's the same. It's kind of the same thing as saying all the time as well, but just busting into a brand new sentence, dude. So, dude, man. So, dude, yo, lady. Um, but anyway, I guess learn to live with who you are, right? Um, so I think we're at about 40 minutes right here. Let me go and alt tab, see where we're at. Yeah, so we ended up going over the 40 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and call it right here. If you like the content, be sure to like, comment it, and subscribe. If you're interested in hanging out with me a little bit more, I do have plenty of other games posted on my channel for you to check out. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, Halo 3 multiplayer. If you're into shooters, I've got the Tales of Berseria. If you're into like JRPGs, so a lot of good stuff, a lot of different content as well. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to keep things a little bit different here and there. But anyways, guys, until next time, Honeycomb out.